What if someone tried this on a version of macOS that did not have compressed memory? I think it's safe to say the system is more or less locked up. Oh, gosh. Before you go, I know you guys are just dying to see this. Welcome back to the Tech House. Now, not too long ago, Crazy Ken uploaded a video where he attempted to load 6,000 Google Chrome tabs on his MacBook Pro, which was based off of another guy loading 6,000 Google Chrome tabs on a brand new Mac Pro with 1 terabyte of RAM. That MacBook Pro had 16 gigabytes of RAM. So what if you run the same test using this computer, which has 8 gigabytes of RAM? It's from 2012, so, you know, there's actually removable parts inside this thing. But the other thing that he suggested was that, what if someone tried this on a version of macOS that did not have compressed memory?
You know, maybe in the future, I'm getting kind of tempted to try this experiment again on an older version of macOS that doesn't have compressed memory. Because we have compressed memory now, but everything before Mavericks did not. So that might be an interesting test later.
So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying the same sort of experiment. Although I did write my own automator script because I couldn't find the original, whatever. And this hard drive has a whole system with Mountain Lion on it that I just prepared for this video. Well, I guess it wasn't just for this video. The system was for a canceled project at this point. But yeah, enough rambling. Let's get this thing open. So in case you didn't know, this is my beat up old computer that I do my live broadcasts on, and yeah, the plastic's a bit broken as well. Don't worry about it, it still works. It'll work just fine for this experiment. So first thing you gotta do to take one of these suckers apart is you gotta remove the 8 screws that are under this thing. Not as good as the easily disassemblable computers of the past, but whatever. And by that I mean the older MacBooks, because iBooks are awful to take apart. And so are later PowerBooks. Are later PowerBooks worse than iBooks? I don't know, you have to get back to me on that one, because they don't have removable keyboards. Is a screw stripped? I don't know. I don't think it is, but I had this thing apart like 2 days ago. Because, yeah, that's the problem with having this many screws on the bottom of a laptop, is that they're very easy to lose. And now you just sort of pull up on it. And now you have full access to your computer. All the dirt that's inside this thing. 8 gigabytes of RAM. This thing actually would have originally come with 4, but I did end up upgrading it when I first got it. Which was like 3 years ago at this point. Yeah, I'm a fanatic for old hardware, if you couldn't tell. And we should just be able to sort of, yep, there we go, pop up on that, and pull the connector. Set that off to the side. That's my Windows 10 drive, if you didn't know. And put that in, and put it back into the machine. This one actually already has the screws on it, so that makes it easier. And I will be putting that thing back on, so I'm not going to screw on the bottom. Whatever, it helps anyways. And now let's begin. Alright, Power up. You're going to want to hold Option for this one. Well, I am going to. Hopefully you don't have like 7 operating systems on this thing. And their recovery partitions. Yeah, oh yeah, and this one supports network booting. That's cool. Alright, 10.8 Mountain Lion. Let's go. The nice thing about Macs and their operating systems is that they're basically cross-compatible. So if you take... I took this drive from a 2008 MacBook that I... Actually, no, I installed the operating system on the 2008. Never mind. Yeah, this drive came from a 2008 MacBook, and it boots just fine in a 2012, hopefully. Then again, that system was basically made to run on a computer like this. And yes, it is a mechanical hard drive. Don't kill me, Draga. Illuminated keyboard. I love that. Now we sign in. Doesn't that old screen look so beautiful? Not even focused. Isn't that old screen just beautiful? Alright, with that out of the way, let the torture begin. So all we should have to do here, yep, well, 99%. It's been a minute since this thing actually ran a Mac OS system. 100 Chrome tabs. Now basically what I did was I selected 10 different URLs, 3 of them being websites from Two of them being websites from my favorite creators, and one of them being my own website that hasn't been updated in quite a while. Whatever. And the other were just, like, general things that people would probably want to access. So there's 10 web pages on the get specified URLs, and I copied that script 10 times, and at the end I have display web pages, which will open the... She'll open up Google Chrome and instantly murder it. With that out of the way, let's go. Run the audio script. Yes, you can see 100 Google Chrome tabs. And you can see at the end, Linode, the product that Crazy Ken has tried to sell me multiple times and I still have not bought. That's because I have the expertise to actually run this crap on my own. Anyways, alright, let's go in for another 100. Do keep in mind, this is actually an older version of Google Chrome, because the newest version obviously isn't supported on Mountain Lion, because the system is so old at this point. Okay, the automator's been bounced, so, I'm gonna go slow down. But I can move the mouse around. I can click on, oh, that's a pinwheel. Open up Finder, please. On second thought, we might not actually make it to 2000. Actually, the same hard drive has Mavericks on it and Yosemite on it. We might even be able to try it on those systems. Theoretically, this thing could run Catalina, but do I really want to install that again? Being as vocal as I am about how much I really don't like Catalina, I don't think it's really worth it to try it on there. Also, I realize we're not even filling the whole screen. Can I do a spotlight search? Or, no, I think it was still in... I think I interrupted it indexing my whole drive, even though there's really not a whole lot on here. Page unresponsive. Wait, we're a patient pickle. Oh, this is dying already. You can see where compressed memory definitely helps in this case. I think it's safe to say the system is more or less locked up. I think it's time to kill it. I hate to do this. Right. So, just to really conclude the experiment here. We're going to try the same thing in Mavericks this time, because Mavericks, we definitely know, has compressed memory. You know, if I was using newer systems, it would probably have even more speed advantages compared to Mountain Lion, because that system is from 2012, I think. Yeah. Ah, what a classic. Anyways, so, we know that Mavericks has compressed memory. Let's try... Well, I should probably go ahead and... Okay, let's figure out how I'm going to get Google Chrome to be my default browser first. Because... Yeah, Google Chrome. Isn't it nice when you just have everything on the same drive? Also, for those of you who are wondering what Macintosh HD is, that is the system from the eMac episode. That Leopard system that was on the eMac before I wiped it and put Tiger on there. Alright, so, I don't even know if I'm going to sign in. It's really asking me to, so I think it's just best we do so. So now that we've loaded up Google Chrome, let's go back here. Users. Superstar 64 desktop. And here is our automator script. But first, just to make sure it doesn't open in Safari or something like that, then and now we have to go to settings and we have to scroll down. I don't know who Sparky is, but apparently it's a dog. How great. Yeah, default browser is not Google Chrome. So, hopefully this doesn't open in Safari. Let's try it. Yep, they're opening Google Chrome. Oh, you can see how the things are... Alright, so far so good. We have 100 in it. And before the system completely dies, we're actually going to open up an activity monitor this time. Utilities, activity monitor. Memory, yes, compressed. 400, we're almost getting to about a gigabyte of compressed memory. That's good. That's good. Going for 200 this time. Automated script is done running, so 130, 200. We've made it to 200. Google Chrome, I think, is getting a bit slow with actually loading this. Fans are spinning up, but I can still use the system just fine. Activity monitor. Ooh, we're getting yellow now. But again, that compressed memory is giving us a huge advantage. Oh, it's getting red now. Ooh, no. Before we kill it, let's go for 300. What in the... That's something we haven't seen yet. The application Google Chrome can't be opened. That is weird. Because Google Chrome's already open. What happens if I click OK? Does it just do nothing? We have 299 tabs. And the system is still going strong. Oh. Is the system still going strong? I really don't know. I think I might have froze it already. Well, I can't open the activity monitor. Ooh. That's not a fun... It's kind of... Okay. So, it's a bit laggy, but we're still going. You know, I said I booted the system to complete the science experiment, but I think the experiment has mostly concluded for the Mountain Lion side of things, where there's no compressed memory, and it dies at about 200 tabs. And yet, by loading 100 tabs at a time instead of 1,000 tabs at a time, we actually have a more specific gauge of how many tabs this thing can actually open before the whole system locks up and dies, basically. Should have also probably mentioned that this is not a very fun experiment if you want to try this at home. But if you really want, I will be able to give... I will be able to give the whole automator script that I wrote in the description. Unlike what Jonathan Morrison and Crazy Ken did. Although, I will give Crazy Ken credit, he did link the original video, just Jonathan Morrison is just too lazy to link his own script. Beautiful. And I'm holding an AMD Phenom 2. Alright. Physical memory, 8 gigabytes. Memory used, 8 gigabytes. It's basically relying on solely virtual memory at this point. This. What in the heck? OS 10 can't repair the disk 10.7 line. What? I never did a repair operation on Lion. That's weird. It's just throwing stuff on the screen now. Yeah, we're basically relying solely on virtual memory at this point. Although it might be able to compress all this. So I'm going to open Automator back up and we're going to try again. For, 500 tabs at this point? Oh, gosh. Is it actually running? I clicked the run. Yeah, okay, it's running. Oh, boy. Oh no, we're going for 400 tabs, even though it says 299. That's weird. I lost a tab. I lost a tab like Crazy Ken. That was probably from me moving the window around. There's so little real estate to actually move this thing. Because, yeah, the way it's designed. It's not even counting anymore. I keep getting the same error. I know Google Chrome can't be open, as if you haven't told me 7 times already. Yeah, I think it's safe to say with compressed memory, we can load about 500 on 8 gigabytes of RAM. Without it, we can load about 200. Because it's just throwing up errors on the screen now, and I don't know how to fix this. Can we force quit Google Chrome at this point? Well, I think we've concluded this experiment. No, 8 gigabytes of RAM and a old Core i7 cannot load 6,000 Google Chrome tabs, especially if one from a year newer than this can't even do that. But I can't even get 1,000 tabs on this thing. Oh, gosh. Well, yeah, that concludes that experiment. No, it can't even load 1,000 tabs. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the night sky. Before you go, I know you guys are just dying to see this, and you probably already got it, so I'm not even going to waste any more time. We're going to try it on the iMac G5. Because I'm telling you for a fact, my G4s aren't going to get anywhere close to 100 tabs even. And this is the point where it just freezes. I'm ready to click this, but I also want to pull up the force quit thing. That's something we weren't able to do before at this point. Yeah, quit the activity monitor. We're gonna quit Automator because we're not gonna run the script again. No. It's not entirely toasty up here yet, but maybe that's because I wasn't running the system for very long. And, well, I think it's safe to say that 10.4 Fox is not really gonna do a whole lot at this point. Oh. Yeah, imagine running Discord app on this thing. Alright. That's about it. This thing can load like 200 tabs as well. I don't know why the mountain lion system froze so early, but maybe that's because I did a webcast last night. I don't know. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching this edition of Life in the Tech House, and I'll see you in the night sky. And yes, I did rip that intro from Superstar 64 live streams, don't even ask.